NBC 15 News at 11 starts now.
Now at 11, questions and concerns today after a powerful explosion was felt near North Korea's nuclear test site. Plus, many are slamming a mattress company for using the words Twin Towers in a promotional sale. But we're going to tell you one way you can help observe the anniversary of the 9/11 attacks and help others today, too. But first, our big story. North Korea says it has successfully conducted a nuclear explosion test aimed at examining the power of its nuclear warheads. NBC's Bill Neely has reaction.
Announced proudly on state television, North Korea's strongest ever nuclear test. Watched with pride in its capital, but with deep concern in South Korea and around the world. It was powerful enough to cause an earthquake measuring 5.3. South Korea's president called it an act of fanatic recklessness. But this test was aimed at projecting power, the timing deliberate. Today is North Korea's July 4th, the anniversary of the founding of the state. Its leaders meeting and boasting that this test proves they can mount a nuclear warhead on a medium-range missile. North Korea's leader Kim Jong-un has ordered a huge increase in tests and missiles this year. The biggest concern, that he's edging towards a nuclear missile capable of reaching America's west coast. The US joined Russia today in condemning the test. President Obama, briefed on Air Force One, said the world had to ensure provocative actions are met with serious consequences. But the question is how? What on earth can the world do? I was in North Korea after their fourth nuclear test earlier this year, and they were already anticipating this next one. No state on earth is more sanctioned, but all those tougher sanctions and diplomatic pressure had no effect at all in preventing this test. Back to you.
New at 11, the Madison Metropolitan School District says it is experiencing intermittent system-wide phone and internet outages. So if you need to get a hold of the school during an emergency, you can find a list of alternative phone numbers on our website. Just click on this story. That's www.nbc15.com. The second of two Waukesha girls accused of trying to kill a classmate to please the fictional character Slender Man changed her plea today. 14-year-old Anissa Weir has pleaded not guilty by reason of mental disease or defect to attempted homicide. She previously pleaded not guilty. The judge appointed two doctors to examine her and turn in a report on her mental status next month. Now, the other girl, 14-year-old Morgan Geyser, has also pleaded not guilty by reason of mental disease or defect.
This is your Weather Authority forecast.
And after a dry day yesterday, I'm tracking some more showers and thunderstorms once again, but these are not on the severe side, but could produce a fair amount of rain, anywhere from a ½ an inch to a ¼ of an inch. Most locations getting that rain to the west of us, and they're moving pretty slowly towards the Madison area. They've slowed down towards their eastern progression, so it looks like, if anything, they may get to Madison as maybe some light showers now, so really not that strong. And they're going to be taking a while just to move through Sauk County, really within the next hour or so. So they're moving very slowly. As we look towards the west, there's a lot more rain to get through here, so we'll have not only a chance this morning, but as we head through the early part of the afternoon and the evening, so more shower and storm chances. Not a complete washout today, but we'll definitely have some chances. But the weekend is looking much drier, and next week is looking much cooler. Of the details coming up in just about 10 minutes. Christine?
AJ, thanks. Around the nation, the owner of a San Antonio mattress company is now apologizing after a 9/11 so-called Twin Tower sale commercial sparked controversy. Amanda Weber spoke to the owner, who says she's now receiving death threats.
We are not hate, we are love. We are somebody that stands out. We're miracle matchers. We make miracles happen. And for our lives to be in danger, that's not what we ever wanted.
Charisse Bonanno says she didn't realize this 20-second ad would cause the controversy it has.
It was stupid. It was a stupid idea that we sent out. And we apologize for our stupidity, and we really hope you forgive us for what we've done.
Bonanno says they filmed the ad earlier this week, wanting to get the word out that they would be having a Twin Tower sale for the anniversary of the 9/11 terrorist attacks this weekend. But to many on social media, the concept of the sale was immediately taken as offensive.
You don't see people making fun of things that happened at Pearl Harbor when, you know, the Japanese attacked us. You don't see people making fun of any other war. So why is a terrorist attack on such monumental buildings okay?
Having a twin tower sale is the most tasteless thing I've ever heard.
In the video, you see the two piles of mattresses. Bonanno says they plan to have 2 towers of mattresses depicting the once standing towers in New York City.
It's offensive to everybody. It should be offensive to Americans. And as an American making the video, and especially living in San Antonio, I don't know how you could perceive that as not being offensive, as funny or a creative marketing. That's not what it is.
We'll never forget.
Now Miracle Mattress says they will donate 30% of their sales this weekend to the 9/11 Foundation.
I will never forget. They knocked them down. That was Amanda Weber reporting. Unreal. Now to an NBC 15 traffic alert for Sunday in Madison. Several streets downtown will be closed on Sunday for the Ironman Triathlon. Everything you see on this map in black will be closed between 11 in the morning Sunday and 1 Monday morning. Meantime, every year, people from all over the country make their way to Madison for the Ironman. The athletes will complete a 1-loop swim in Lake Monona, a bike course through the country, and they run around the campus area and into downtown.
And it's really a wonderful thing for our community. Not only does it inject and infuse a whole bunch of energy and enthusiasm into our downtown, we get to show off some of the things that we're really good at here in the greater Madison area.
Ironman is also a spectator sport. Thousands come out to watch and cheer on these athletes as they compete. Now, since the Ironman falls on the September 11th anniversary, there will be a tribute to honor the men and women who lost their lives during the 2001 terror attacks. And another way to pay your respects to the victims of 9/11 is to give blood, but you need to get going today. Right now, the Madison Police and Fire Departments are partnering with the American Red Cross for their 5th annual Never Forget Blood Drive. The blood drive goes until 1 this afternoon at the Protective Service Training Center, and that's on Pearson Street.
It's definitely a pay it forward kind of option, and people do it, and you may not ever know who the blood goes to, but you know it's going to help somebody.
The Never Forget Blood Drive has provided almost 250 pints of blood to be transfused to patients since it started 5 years ago.